I recently received correspondence from a gentleman who is feeling hopeless about God's forgiveness. He says that 15 years ago, he repented of a certain pattern of sin, and that he told God that he had ignored him so many times that if God would truly forgive him this time, that he wouldn't fall back into that sin. And that if he did, he told God, you should just be done with me. Your mercy for me should be over. And now that dear soul longs for true forgiveness. I want him, as well as all of you, to know something about the nature of God. We tend to think of God in human terms, but he is the creator and he is infinitely above us. And so is his mercy and his grace. And I want you to understand that the Bible says that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases, that his mercies never come to an end. They're new every single morning. Great is his faithfulness. So if he has given you another morning, another day, another opportunity to say, God, I want to be right with you through Jesus Christ, through his sacrifice on the cross, then God will forgive you. He sees the sincerity of your heart. And I want you to know that God knew that that gentleman would not keep his promise 15 years ago. And yet the Lord is still reaching out to him and giving him another chance to confess and to be forgiven, to be right with God. God knows that we will break our promises, but God never does. And he has promised that as long as you have breath in your lungs, before your day of death or the return of Jesus Christ, as long as you have breath in your lungs, God has promised that he will hear your sincere cry. And that's what matters. You have to be sincere. You've got to be real with God. He'll hear your cry, and he will offer you forgiveness. No matter what you've done in the past, no matter how insincere you had been before or what promises you broke, Jesus paid it all. So I urge you, come to God. Mean it with all your heart. He will forgive. He'll restore.